Hi, this is Laken, and welcome back to my channel. Well, we have an interesting story from the New York Post. It's about MSNBC and what somebody did on the channel that got people up and at them and roaring mad, bloody mad. They wrote something. Looks like it was in defense of an individual who killed the young lady in Georgia, uh, Lake Riley, and folks are not happy. Then MSNBC wonders why their ratings are so low, why people hate the network so much. Well, let's get into it and see what happened. But I guarantee you, if this doesn't make your blood boil, I don't know what will. So MSNBC slammed over article claiming Lake Riley's killer never stood a chance. What? Yes, you heard it. I did read it. I can't even believe it. This is ridiculous. Anyway, it's from Taylor Hertz. I can't pronounce names, so you're going to have to forgive me. Well, here it is. So MSNBC is facing backlash after its legal analyst wrote an opinion piece that has been viewed as sympathetic with the illegal immigrant who brutally murdered college student Laken Riley. Laken Riley killer never stood a chance, the MSNBC headline originally read. And here's the thing. The headline was later changed to "The guilt of Laken Riley's killer was never in doubt." So the analysis clown was very sympathetic to the killer until they got backlash. So on Thursday, a judge in Athens, Georgia, found Tren de Agua gang member Jose Ibra guilty on all counts of murder of Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student. After hearing overwhelming evidence, including Riley's DNA under Ibera's fingernails and Ibera's fingerprint on Riley's cell phone. Never stood a chance. Isn't that lovely? That's not correct. I mean, the only way Ibera wouldn't stood a chance if Riley had a gun and blew a hole right through him, killing him. That's not how it worked out, did it? No. Iberia, who had waived his right to a jury trial, thinking he's going to avoid this, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The outcome of this trial was never in doubt. MSNBC legal analyst Danny Sarvail wrote on Thursday the verdict was going to be guilty. The sentence was going to be life without parole. He called it a hopeless case for the defense and said that the likely why Iberia waived his right to a jury. Didn't do him any good. But apparently had no chance with the jury or the judge either way since he was convicted, this clown wrote. He ended the piece by concluding that the defense counsel was handed an awful, unwinnable case and made the right decision with a bench trial, arguing a jury would have been a waste and may have prolonged the tragic experience for Riley's loved ones. President-elect Donald Trump's eldest son, Donald Trump Jr., quickly to express his disgust at NBC's headlines. You literally can't make up this level of depravity, Don Jr. wrote in an X post. These people are sick. The guy's a murderer. He's an illegal alien that killed an innocent young woman, but MSNBC would rather go back for him. However much you hate MSNBC is not enough. He says, look how MSNBC framed the conviction and sentenced of Laken Riley's killer. Another user wrote on X, Jose Alba never stood a chance? He was much bigger than her. What do you mean? Much stronger than her. What do you mean? No. Laken Riley never stood a chance against this monster. Absolutely sickening. Just like I said, if she would have been armed, she and turned the tables on him, it would have been a different story. Others questioned the point of the MSNBC article and expressed confusion over the uh, the author of this piece argument. The Augusta University nursing student was murdered while out on a run and was found dead in a wooded area near the Georgia campus on February 22nd. The killing became a central point for the president-elect and other conservatives arguing in favor of mass deportation, claiming loose border policies that led to more migrants led to a spike in crime. Ooh, yes, what happened? In July, Trump mentioned Riley during his speech acceptance at the Republican Party presidential nomination and blamed President Biden and other Democrats for her death. Well, I mean, this is not the first time that Biden did something that caused problems for a lot of people. I don't know if I can find. I don't know what happened. We have a little technical difficulty here. Um, so the yes, so the killing. This is not cooperating today. The killing became a central talking point for the president-elect and other conservatives arguing in favor of mass deportation, claiming loose border policies that led to more migrants led to spiking crimes. Despite the fact they tried to deny it, it didn't work out. So yes, in July, Trump mentioned Riley during his speech in the Republican presidential nomination, blamed President Biden and other Democrats for her death. The illegal who killed our beloved Laken Riley was just found guilty on all counts for his horrible crime, Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform after the verdict. It's time to secure the border, remove these criminals and thugs from our country so nothing like this can happen again. Well, I blame Biden for my situation as well because my wife unfortunately took the vaccine and one of these boosters did her in. Blood clots in her lungs and in her veins. So just like Laken Riley, she's a victim of the Biden administration as well. The only difference is, at least we were able to be with our loved ones when she died. Laken Riley's family didn't have that opportunity. They couldn't say goodbye to her because she was getting killed and dumped in the woods. That's not a good thing at all. And my sympathies for the family. And the worst part is, of course, that the killer didn't get the death penalty because the district attorney there doesn't believe in the death penalty. And because of the Laken Riley case, she's now going to be an ex-DA. So Georgia is a very problematic state. And, you know, this is not the first DA they have issues with. Of course, they got Fannie Willis, another problematic DA. Needs to be removed, but for some reason these folks put her back in. Fulton County is not doing any better. And our cases are not going anywhere. They were more concerned about getting Trump than getting justice for Laken Riley. And it shows. The only reason why he's getting his life sentence at all was because I understand Governor can't criticize the district attorney in the case because he was afraid that she was going to let this guy go. So, not having it. So, we have to see what happens. Maybe another Georgia official will go after him with the death penalty, or when Trump comes into office, they might seek the death penalty. So it's not going to be double jeopardy thing because there's circumstances here. And that's one of his campaign promises, that death penalty for any illegal migrant who kills an American. And this fits the bill quite nicely, unfortunately for them. Yes, I'm looking forward for all these deportations. And all these folks are saying, oh, I should be deported too. I was born in this country. My parents are from Puerto Rico, so where are you going to send me? New York City or Puerto Rico? It's part of the U.S. So all you're doing is sending me to a vacation, not deportation. So anyway, we're hoping for the best for Laken Riley's family, and hopefully they'll get the justice they seek when Trump gets into office. So this is Laken saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop.